Hello, 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 and welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is our live video podcast, one question reading for a minimum of a $10 donation, live reading opportunity. I have so much to explain. I have so much to messages. Yeah. Wow. I was just shuffling the Rider-Waite deck. We got the Ten of Wands energies. That pretty much sums up what I was trying to say, which is, creatively, financially, and especially in the area of home and family. I guess we can say business too. Regardless, with the Ten of Wands, something has gone full circle, and it's time for us to lay down what was and to get enthusiastic, right? With the 10, we got about a new path, number one, and 0 is about the manifestation of what am I going to create for myself in the year of 2021, where I can live the highest, best journey I have ever experienced thus far. Oh, thank you, Sharon, for the donation. Thank you so much. Whoop, whoop. All right. So we got Alessandra. Hello. Riva. Hi. Riva, I'm done. I'm broke. Okay. Oh, my heart goes out to you. Now, someday I will write a story about how I was in that exact position. I was on the street. And I lost everything. I was younger, like 19 or 20, but literally was sleeping on benches and pretty much begging for a little bit of food here and there. So when we get to the lowest of the lowest point, and there are those who are going to be experiencing this now because the universe is trying to shift us into the path of peace, joy, and happiness. We can either follow God's will or we can create our own will that will lead us to whatever decisions we have chosen, right? There is a karmic result to the decisions we make. And so we want to always make the decisions of a higher, better path. Well, when you're down here, I was just explaining this to my son. You need to start out with the smallest little example, right? I'm going to get a teeny tiny apartment. I'm going to get this job. I'm going to start with scratch. And then I know that as I put time and effort in, right, cause and effect, my path will grow and prosper. There are many who are sitting here in this stalemate energy, feeling stuck or trapped within themselves. And when we get to this point, that means that old journeys, old experiences, old decisions have gone full circle. And now it's time to consciously, right? If you're woke, you are consciously aware right now that I'm going to create this in my chapter. These are the action steps I'm going to take. I'm going to get excited even about a tiny little place with a tiny little job, because I know then when I'm sitting on a solid foundation, I can build upon from there. But I don't have to worry about the foundation part. Sharon, should I see Dr. T for facial fillers? Okay, so if you want me to do a quick spread, Sharon, just donate another, what is that, $3.01, so we can get a minimum of a $10 donation, because that is what I will be requesting collectively here. Pisces, okay. Riva, this means I am getting a tsunami of good blessings. Amen. So now also, just by that shift in perspective, right, from the negative to the positive, you're already knowing that you need to get going right now and figure out, how am I going to create that foundation where I can kind of relax in it and say, now I can begin. Okay, and this is going on collectively. So I'm going to go ahead and read the collective spread I laid before the video reading started. Now, if you have any questions as I am going through this general reading for the collective, or something seems to sound right for you in relation to this energy, just kind of give me a little thumbs up and or ask me for a one question read. So all you need to do is click on the $ box below and then drag the button over to a minimum of a $10 donation. And then provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign, and your question or concern. Yes, that's it. I'm counting on higher powers to show me a path of prosperity. Right. And we don't want to sit and wait for something to happen to us, but for us to pray to Spirit about the action steps we are taking every day, right? If we don't put any action in, nothing will happen. So, you've got the angels here going, okay, what does Reva want? And they wait and they watch. They see what you are putting time and effort into. They're listening to your prayers, and they then will go to work to help you come manifest what you so choose in your journey. So our spirit guides, our angels, and those whom have passed before us, they're kind of like parents. They come in and they're saying, we want to guide you over here, but we have free will. So we need to recognize, especially at this time, at the end of 2020, going into 2021, we want to recognize where we were, what we had to let go of, and how we can now create something that is meant to grow and prosper for the next 10, 20, 30 years. So in other words, the old Elvis Presley, Marilyn Monroe, actors, dancers, singers, whatever, that has dissipated, right? The children who are young and being born at this time will not be aware of any of that. It is time for those whom are woke, right, to say, I'm going to create this so I can let my light shine in this world. We are all meant to be a star, right? We are all meant to be discovered because we recognized our purpose, and now we're working towards that so that eventually we will shine brightly in the eyes of others, but most importantly, find that peace, joy, and happiness that Spirit is always trying to bring us into the direction of. I sent an extra $310 through PayPal. Gotcha. Thank you, Sharon. Counting on. Okay. Lovable Mean. Hello, and welcome. And thank you for coming. Thank you to you guys who are giving me a big thumbs up. I appreciate it. Reva, keep on going. You're not alone. Look at that right away. I love my subscribers because this is the area where people can come in and they can help communicate to other people and help lift each other up. And all of this energy is going to carry on and forward with each of us from this moment, right? Every time we do something to help guide another, wonderful things are going to come. But if we sit there and do nothing and complain about ourselves doing nothing, people want to blame what's going on outside of them for what they're not doing here. And that's what's going on is, am I going to learn or am I going to repeat? I think we're getting, for the year of 2021, a little bit early, our first temptation, our first test, or the realization that an old test has ended and now you can move on and above. Oh, Reva says, Alexandra, thank you so much. I needed that. So true. Lovable Neen says, oh, all right. So we're going to start at 8:24 we're doing the collective. Never mind. Let me get my head back in here. So in the center of the circle spread, the very first card that jumped out today is the Wheel of Fortune. So like we just talked about, Spirit is saying, if we make a negative decision, if we choose free will in a way that is negative, then we are going to go into the path of negativity and unfulfillment for what could be another 9-10 years. Or we can create positive actions, goals, intentions, prayers, and energy within ourselves and trust that when the Wheel of Fortune shows up as a major arcana, that Spirit is going to help for the Wheel of Fortune to turn in the collective's favor for those who are putting in the work. So I've had people write me and say, I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of waiting. Well, if you're bored and discontent ever, then you're not filling your journey with fulfillment and happiness. Even if it's just coloring in a coloring book, it's about taking that time to just get back in touch with the self, right? The whole world was out here doing all this before, and then the universe shifted and COVID made everybody take a moment. So let's continue with that card. And this was the Deviant Moon Tarot deck. This is the Gypsy Oracle deck. We have a friend. a karmic situation regarding a friend or family member for some this week. We've got the High Priestess here from the Wisdom of the House of Night deck by PC Cast and Colette Baron Reed. Passionate energy here. So the High Priestess of Fire is saying, I'm going to help you to direct this passionate energy so that the collective can make a change in the area of the broom energy, which is a new home or a new attitude. So those whom are very passionate about what they are manifesting in the area of a new home or new attitude, just like Reva was talking about. Spirit is going to bring the collective energies of prosperity. So this is from the Archangel Gabriel deck by Doreen Virtue, and the card says, your actions have resulted in incoming abundance. And this can happen very quickly. Someone can go apply and receive an application interview response or job within the next week. For those of you who have been kind of waiting, it's all about taking your mind off of that, right? I took the action steps and now I'm going to shift my attention to doing something over here and take my mind off it. Because if we focus too much on something, what happens? We push that energy away. So after you put your action steps into whatever you want to manifest, your creativity, connecting out with others, contemplating a new home, whatever this is about, it's about manifesting that passionate energy of prosperity and success. Even if it's a tiny bit of success, we need to, at this time, give ourselves a pat on the back. Now, when we get into the thoughts position, hi, Pamela. And Pamela says hello to everyone. Reva says hi, Pamela. Alessandra says hi, Pamela. Yay. Okay. So in the thoughts position, we have the strength energy. Now, I have seen Leo showing up in many readings here, and or again, we've got the second major arcana here in two positions. And so Spirit's giving the collective the strength to make a decision that is not only in the highest best good of oneself, but in the highest best good of others. So we had, with the Tea Leaf Fortune card deck by Ray Hepburn, we had family, affairs with the family, trying to have the strength to connect with family, especially around maybe Christmas, going into New Year, maybe the first half of January. And Spirit saying, focus on fulfillment, right? It's time for a new path, a new direction. So how are you going to use this energy of strength? To, for some, get beyond the enemy energies. So for a lot of people, like I was talking about before, there may be that we are dealing with someone who has the enemy energy. This doesn't mean someone's a bad person. What it means is someone is not walking in their highest best good. They're actually lying about something. So for some, Spirit's giving the collective the strength to say, I'm going to take these energies of fulfillment and I'm going to help to guide those whom are lost. So with the Archangel Gabriel deck, Spirit is confirming these messages with the speeches and speaking card. For the collective, I have been feeling this so strongly. Spirit is begging for the collective to somehow go out and talk and help, especially those whom have taken to the energies of drugs, right? They've lost themselves. They keep repeating a pattern. And this is, people are going to judge people for helping people around Christmas time, going into maybe just the first week of January of 2021. See, in the relationship sector here, right around Christmas going into the first week of January of 2020, we have energies of sorrow in the relationship sector. Sorrow because with the bat energies, Spirit is saying, take care. There may be people working against you. Why? Because in relation to another or others, you have been working on something that is very fulfilling, right? In connection to another or others, clients, whomever, however this applies, wishes are coming true. When it comes to visions, goals, and intentions. So how are you going to help communicate with those whom are lost? I think the collective is going to eventually move into a path of greater success. People are going to start to feel a lot better about themselves and the way things are transforming in their lives. So in the relationship sector, look at that. We've got helping children, and I didn't even see that before. So part of one's life involves teaching, guiding, or helping young people. I know for a fact that there are many children who are lost because their parents are using. So, I mean, there's a big call for someone if you're feeling lost, bored, and discontent, the first thing you want to do is go out and give positive energy to another or others, because that in turn brings you positive juju, right? Positive karma. So in the creative aspects position, going from now into the end of January of 2021 for the collective, Spirit saying, remember to give thanks to the blessings in your life. Someone here may be trying to create something with a very boastful, arrogant, and false person. So some will be looking at a path they've been working on for a period of time. They're researching, do I want to put any more passionate energy into the situation involving home, family, or business? But here comes some form of communication or paperwork or letter. Now, the letter information yesterday was like around the 5th or 6th week from now, and now it's moving into the 3rd week from now, or it's just this message is coming closer. Yesterday in the Zoom live reading, we had message, and letter from 3 different decks in the emotional aspects position. And now it's about creating communication, or communication coming to you as you helped someone who was walking in energies of falseness, who was lost or confused in some way. So Spirit is actually giving the collective the strength to go out into the woods, out into the grove with their kitty cat and their blanket, and give gratitude even for those whom are lost. Some form of communication is coming here. For those who are passionate about a new home, those who are passionate about the fulfillment of abundance. Some are being asked to speak and help others, to deliver specific messages. So it's important to look back at where you've been and where it is you are headed and how you overcame something, and then share that information, write a book and so on. Again, some of this is about speaking with affairs regarding family, right? We need to recognize that our family is our soul mates. They're our soulmates. And Spirit's giving us the strength to come back together and to refresh, even in relationships. And that we're going to get to in a little bit. So when we get in the actions position for the next month from today, we have the Queen of Wands energies that came up first. I'm sorry, not Queen, but I feel this Queen, and I'll tell you why. The Ace of Wands, when I looked at this card, if someone is trying to get pregnant, or maybe you have for a while, maybe you may even not be trying at all, boom. I really felt pregnancy here in the actions position. So if this is what you want, take action. Spirit is going to be blessing you with a family that will grow and prosper for the long term. What a beautiful message. The Ace of Wands is also about something that you're passionate about in the area of creativity, finance, or career. For some, they may be looking towards a connection with a fire sign, Sag, Aries, or Leo. But we need to remember that where this message is coming in here, there's still lies, deceit, and falseness, arrogance. So if we see that in another, we need to kind of sidestep that right now and get back focused on what's fulfilling us day to day, because Spirit is opening up a path that we can now get excited about, like I was just talking about. In the actions position, we have joyfulness and victory. So as a certain part of the collective says, I've been working towards this, the doorways are opening, and boy, if you're in on those Zoom channels, you're going to see that this is truly happening in the lives of those who believe in themselves, who put the energy out there. Victory and joyfulness and new exciting beginnings are actually a gift from the universe for the collective at this time. It's going to give many people this success, this new journey in the area of home, family, or business. It's going to help for the collective to bring a conclusion to who and or what they used to be passionate about. And again, to redirect that passionate energy towards a new home, a new attitude, a karmic prosperity. So emotionally, during the next month, we have, hello, Miss S. Aw. Pamela says hi to Latrell. Where's Latrell's message? Did I miss that? There you are. I just talked to you not long ago. Maybe it was in the comment section. Riva and Pamela and Alessandra say hello to Latrell. Beautiful. So emotionally, we have the collective saying, you know, I kind of went down this path. I was passionate about something for a period of time, but now new doorways are opening. The number 7 is a very spiritual number. So know that Spirit's going to be giving signs and synchronicities when it comes to what the collective is passionate about. Why? Because to clarify that, we got the card of money. So it's like communication is coming in here in the next 2 to 3 weeks, maybe closer to the 3rd week from now. And it has to do, for some of you, with cutting away from the falseness of another, bringing something to a conclusion so that you can step into a new direction involving money. So the quicker the better at this time. Now, I continued to clarify the emotional aspects position. There were many people from November into December. Maybe they're connecting as well to Scorpio or Sagittariuses. Things have felt like they are slow moving. But it's like as this group of people who are working passionately and excitedly towards the manifestation of a new beginning that Spirit is offering, emotionally, the collective by mid-January of 2021 will have the throne energy sitting in a position of authority that in turn will bring on confidence. Because they looked for a new direction or they created additional changes or ideas to what they are manifesting. An offer or opportunity may come in quickly and or unexpectedly in the area of home, family, or business, and it brings not only money, but confidence. So we have someone here who has grown and matured and is sitting, working, and is in a beautiful financial energy here by mid-January of 2021. And Spirit is saying take some time to, of course, retreat, nurture yourself, take care of yourself in the midst of all this hard work. Also, make sure that when you have extra money, income, or abundance in some way, that you continue to donate and help and guide others, because that is part of our purpose here on earth. So to block out distractions, should you run into some regarding another or others emotionally, spend some quiet time alone so that you can focus on your priorities, is what the card says. All right, so in the subconscious position, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Thinking, hoping, praying, wishing for a light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to money, stability, security. And Spirit is saying, know that when the merchant energy shows up, that means that you will profit. You will start to make your wishes come true as you connect with others. Someone here is going from energies of sorrow into kind of this wish fulfillment, happy energy, because they shared their visions with another or others during the next month. So subconsciously, we had a lot of the collective dealing with some form of loss or sorrow here. But again, with the 10 of Pentacles and the merchant energy, profits, abundance, and success is waiting for you to discover that. And I'm going to show you something pretty cool down the line. So it's about obtaining the wisdom you need with the owl. And knowing that when the tankard energy shows up, there will be energies of celebration, of fun, and of enjoyment, either because someone has helped lift someone else out of their confusion in giving them some form of vision and direction, or because you guys you step beyond what was causing energies of sorrow or stagnancy. And day to day, look at this. We have classes. So day to day, learning and teaching are a part of someone's higher calling. It's important, if you haven't discovered what it is you're passionate about, to think about what you're just naturally good at. You know, if you look at painters on YouTube, it's amazing the things they do. And I tried to do what they do, but it's their unique gift. What's neat about sharing and teaching others is that not only will people be interested in that because it's your soul's purpose, but also they would purchase the beautiful whatever you're creating, you know, a blanket, a painting, a drawing, music, whatever this is about. This is definitely about not only teaching, but learning. Now, I had some other messages here for the collective day to day. We have the Empress. So someone may feel like they put a lot of time and effort into a situation and they're just unsure if they should continue with a friend or family member. Remember, Spirit is giving the collective the strength to speak your truth, to share energies of fulfillment, because there are many that are dealing with loss and sorrow. So day to day, we can, each of us, give birth with the Empress energies as a major arcana. Spirit is going to help for the collective through prayers, actions, goals, and intentions to manifest with the boat energy, money or property through an inheritance, a win, or a windfall. I'm really feeling like with the Empress energy, this is all about knowing that cause and effect stuff, right? You put the energy in, you reach out, you connect, you share, you learn, and then you receive. For others, I do feel like of the collective, there are a lot that are dealing with someone who is false. They're manipulative. They're not being honest. They're walking in their ego. There is great arrogance there. And some are contemplating, well, should I move forward with this person? I'm passionate about changes in the area of home and prosperity, but I'm not sure if this person can be trusted. So be careful of manifesting forward movement with someone just because of the money and the stability, right? Right now, we need to make sure we're stable and secure in our own path so that should something outside of us shake our world, then we can get grounded and centered. Because the truth is, for those people who are addicted or are drawn to someone's ego, Spirit is saying this path, this connection, this circumstance is forbidden. So no matter how badly one wants to go into and through this doorway in the next month, Spirit is blocking that path in order to protect you. So in the inner strengths position, we have, someone looking at all of their indecision when it came to communication with the Five of Swords, and now with the Six of Swords, are leaving troubled waters behind, are traveling into the direction of a new home, are moving towards greater prosperity and a new attitude. And now they're receiving through their actions energies of joyfulness and victory. A new path with the Ace of Wands energies in the actions position is going to open up. And maybe by the 12th of January of 2021, someone here will have the strength to bring a situation to a conclusion. And then nurture themselves with this energy of victory. Yeah, see, someone is contemplating, is this my sweetheart? Is this my partner? Is this the right person for me to move forward with and towards? I feel like it should be more like this. Or should I leave troubled waters behind? So, if we choose a path of discontentment or because of the wrong reasons here, it's not going to work out because Spirit is trying to protect you. So it is definitely a time to put that passionate energy into healing others or making healing efforts when it comes to family and friends. And to sidestep or bring a quick and swift ending to someone who is false and arrogant. So maybe a message comes here by the third week that finally makes someone here say, I'm done with that passionate connection, or I'm done with this home or business situation. I'm going to move into a path of joyfulness where I can step towards a path of money and authority, and I can then walk in energies of great confidence and fulfillment. So in the inner strengths position, well, first of all, I want to say this, as someone brings an end to something, okay? Now, when we realize what is unhealthy, and we realize as well that we need to shift our attention from that into what we want to give birth to. Again, Spirit's giving someone the strength here to know that you will indeed be giving birth either to a person, place, circumstance, situation, or environment, or some form of enterprise. And that's going to help for you to go away from someone who was rigid, someone who was cold or closed off. This is also Spirit giving you the strength to go within, to take some quiet time out, to put your passionate energy into what victory and joyfulness means to you. It's time to leave troubled waters behind and know that Spirit is giving the collective the strength to create fulfillment in the area of family, even if others gossip about it. It is definitely time to guide children or to help guide others by following your higher calling. So that could be saying, I'm really good at pottery, therefore I'm going to teach a pottery class for kids that are on the street, for free. And then maybe someone will recognize your efforts and then bring you some form of donation that puts you in authority, that helps you to be able to clean up an environment and offer for more people or for families to come and create something together and so on. So that's what spiritual guidance is saying here, especially for those who are attending today. It's ironic that when I talk to people or I do their readings, what they have been waiting so long to transform happens either when I'm communicating with them via Zoom or I've sent them a video. Things happen like that. And yeah. So look at over here. We have Spirit saying, remember subconsciously, it's a time to learn, to observe, to put your passionate energy into what you are envisioning for the next chapter of your life in 2021. For Spirit wants to make wishes come true for the collective so that they could profit, but also so that they can come together and finally experience those energies of celebration and enjoyment. So we've been talking a lot in the past and in a lot of personal readings about the mountain, about the obstacles, right? We can either sit and stare at the mountain, or we can say, I'm not going to look at that mountain as a long and difficult path, but I'm going to go through that mountain. I'm going to take the action steps. I'm going to manifest and then choose what path is the right one for me. And Spirit is right there with you. This is a person who is coming out the other side of that mountain and are realizing this desert passage, this unwalked, unexperienced journey is a divine plan that is opening up. So many by mid-January of 2021, if you are following Spirit's advice in this video, Spirit is saying, trust that there is a divine plan. Remember, pleasure-seeking, lustful, passionate connections who are not true, but steal your peace of mind. It is time to look at the truth of the situation and then to go away from negative energy, right? If we have a negative person, place, circumstance, situation that is either in our path or that we're thinking of all the time, that negative energy is going to slow the process of discovering this path of peace, joy, and happiness that Spirit is saying the time has come. All right. So I'm going to close with the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Again, if anybody would like a one-question reading, I will do those before I close here. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do. Hi, Rachel. Nope, you're not too late. Where are we? I got to back up a little bit here. Sharon Gray, I did not forget you. Pisces, big changes in the lives of Pisces lately. I think for you, Sharon, I'm going to bring in the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, actually, it's pretty much a yes-no question, isn't it? See Dr. T for facial fillers. Fillers. I'm going to bring in the yes-no deck. Where is it? Which is the Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue, and I'm going to do a Celtic spread. Should Sharon do the filters or fillers? Filters. Facial fillers, yes or no, please, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels. I just heard if you've got the money, honey, why not? Communicating clearly. Maybe you're thinking about communicating with this doctor, these people before you do it. Look at this. In the foundation, success with an exclamation mark. I really don't need to go any further. Yeah, this is a beautiful thing. Come to a peaceful resolution that this is the time. Perfect timing. There you go. That was a very clear reading. All right, so let me go down to the bottom here. Donna has a question. Thank you for the donation. Whoop, whoop. And thank you guys so much for the thumbs up. I appreciate it so very much. Okay, so I'm going to put these back over here. Cards for career. I had an interview, got flustered. Okay, well, that's all right. It really isn't about how you acted or reacted to the circumstance or situation, because either it's meant to be or it is not. And of course, collectively, Spirit is guiding people forward so that they can finally walk in an energy of confidence and fulfillment, so that we can bring an end to maybe just sitting and waiting now. You know, there was a time of patience. For some, there still will be. And if something doesn't transpire right now, it's because there needs to be some more self-discovery. It's a time of self-awareness. We're going from a number 4 year where we push beyond obstacles and discover who we are, what we want, where we're going. And the number 5 year is about freedom. What is it I need to free myself from? That's what we could do, is write down, what is it I need to free myself from, cross it off, and replace it with exciting new goals and intentions so that you can go away from what you have crossed off. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Donna with clearly defined messages regarding the interview. I don't know if I said the Psychic Tarot deck by John Holland. I'm going to do a circle spread. Boom! Wow! So passion is being ignited. It could be that around the first of the year, or like literally in 1 day or 1 week. Oh my gosh. You're going to be thinking in the next couple weeks about coming together with a partnership and or alliance. And with the number 3 as the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, Spirit is bringing you into partnership, where love can begin. In other words, where things can flow beautifully in connection to others. So this is a beautiful connection, path, circumstance, situation, or direction where things can flow beautifully, and where you can eventually create with the moving on energies, moving on from waiting, right? Like we talked about with that patience, and stepping into a path where things are going to ebb and flow beautifully. So as you take action in the next 4 or 5 weeks, you are going to be able to let go of old emotions, old emotional loss. what didn't work out, basically. Oh boy. By the 5th or 6th week from now, we have patience. So it may be that you have a callback and or you are thinking about partnership, but I do see love flowing and beginning. I'm getting the number 1 here twice. I got 3, 5, 6, and then the 14th. So let's look at the collective energies. We got confidence, we got a position of authority, and we have the number 7, spirit guiding you from one path into the other because you are going into the direction of money. So things may just be taking place one step at a time because of how things need to unfold with paperwork and so on. So emotionally, it's about remaining patient, knowing that eventually you're going to be making change and things are going to start to flow, right? So it's a moment of pause before things get going. In the subconscious position, we have movement, decisions, and choices. Thinking about a new direction with the number 2, day to day. Going from sadness and depression to sprouting new wings and flying into the path that you have indeed manifested. Spirit is helping the collective to manifest a win, an inheritance, an offer, an opportunity in the area of money. So Spirit is giving you the strength of the recognition and reward card to trust in Spirit that as you hang in there, you will receive the attention and recognition you deserve, right? And the collective energy is you will give birth or conceive a new enterprise, a new beginning. So we have accelerated motion, spiritual strength, waiting, observing, freeing yourself from inner conflict because of new beginnings. Try not to worry about money because that's going to cause things, darken your aura and it'll repel money from coming in. Stand your ground. Observe the offer, even if it's kind of at the area you wanted to get paid and you want a little bit more when all the discussion is done here. Remain patient and have hope, because I think Spirit is definitely bringing you into, with the universe showing up, the portal of a new beginning where there will be a spiritual union, the right connections, where things start to flow beautifully here. And then we have jealousy, like we were talking about before. You're going to realize that with the number 1 again, 3 times here, that the seeds you have planted are now providing you with abundance. But someone around you may be a little bit jealous. So I just want to close by bringing in the Angel Answers deck just to clarify the timing here. Ooh, abundance right off the bat. If you believe there is something better, then, and as you remain positive and communicate clearly in a patient way as well, there will be success, abundance, but they're saying it's really important that you remain positive. Say, I trust Spirit that you will guide me into the highest, best path, and then let it go. Spirit's giving you the strength to let go and to know that some form of communication is indeed going to be coming your way. I'm not getting a time. I'm really feeling like this is going to be in like 1 week or, yeah, there's abundance right off the bat here and passion being ignited with the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor and you getting passionate about, I do see a leadership position, but a new attitude, new excitement, the ability or desire to share your success with others. Oh, there's a yes, subconsciously realizing yes with an exclamation mark. If you believe and remain positive. So that's a big message. Because people don't believe that the way your outlook, and I know it's hard to change that outlook, but if you are negative, it will not transpire for you. If you are positive, it doesn't matter what happens or how bad you fail. like my mom said, she said she went to a job interview and she draws her eyebrows on, and she only drew one on because she was so nervous, and she went through the whole job interview with one eyebrow and she got hired anyway. So there you go. All right, I'm just going to clean up this deck and see whose reading we have next. Oh my gosh, let's see. So we got Donna. You know what? I also, real quick for Donna and Rachel, thank you so very much for your donation. Whoop, whoop. I am in gratitude of you, Rachel. All right, so I'm going to put these up here. And I'm going to go down. Oh, I wanted to close for Donna with a spiritual message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Closing message for Donna, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, regarding the next. Okay, well, I just had, how many cards just jumped out? 5 of Emotion. Forgive those around you for any mistakes of the past so that everyone can move forward. So if it's a family, it's a friend, it's someone that's kind of frustrated you, remember, sidestep that altogether and continue to focus on your own fulfillment. That sounds selfish, but I mean, we have to make sure we're solid, stable, and secure within ourselves. Thank you for the thumbs up, you guys. Ace of Emotion, a new path of overflowing peace, joy, and happiness. This share is announcing that a wonderful new emotional experience is coming into your life, right? Where things will ebb and flow. Some may be jealous. You may meet someone who makes your heart flutter, or a current relationship will experience a reawakening because of your success. It is possible that your intuitive abilities will be greatly increased if you'll just open your heart and trust in spirit. So right behind that, we have the 7 of Abundance. Where did I see that? 7 of Abundance. So this is about, I worked to this point and now a new opportunity is opening up. Right behind the 7 of Abundance, we have the 8 of Abundance, right? So researching, communicating about everything that's involved. Have patience. Oh my gosh, so that's for you, and especially in the next 4 to 6 weeks. So maybe like get an offer opportunity, a wish comes true in relation to another or others. Longest, 2.5 weeks from now, at the longest, a wish comes true. So sometimes our dreams grow slowly. Do not worry. If you're worried, hand those worries to Spirit. Ask Spirit to take them off your shoulders and to bless you with peace, joy, and happiness. The hard work that you have invested will bring about a bountiful harvest. So this is a good time to prepare, because things will soon move forward quickly. Rest and plan. All right, so sad sharing space with a Scorpio, very karmic. Woo! Well, I'm a water sign with a Sagittarius as well. And boy, Saggies have kind of been up and down for their own personal reasons. And I feel like the water signs pretty much know where it is they want to go towards, be it in the relationship or in their own personal journey. Cindy Trout, can you tell me if my son and daughter are going to come back soon? Okay. So for those of you who haven't been here before, to get a 1-question reading, just click on the little $ box below, drag it over to a minimum of a $10 donation, and then provide me, like you did, with the Pisces energy and a question. And then we'll go ahead and do your read. So Pamela, thank you for the $10 donation. Whoop, whoop. Children are my divine purpose. So how can I hear them better? Children. Divine purpose, desert passage. All right, I am going to bring in the Energy Oracle deck by Sandra Ann Taylor for Pamela. And I'm going to lay a circle spread. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Pamela with clearly defined messages regarding Pamela's life path here on Earth at this time, on into and through the next 2 to 4 weeks. Okay, so you've got the number 6. This is about coming together with others and creating some form of success. We also have, of course, the contract message here. So This card shows up when someone is trying to create some form of balance or consistency. So, but they're wearing a blindfold, right? So now is the time, they're saying, Pamela, for you to write down how you're going to create balance day to day, doing something consistently, and or maybe talking to someone about a contract, commitment, or partnership. Now, in the thoughts position for the next couple weeks, you may be running into some form of difficulties as you plan a new path. Or you're worried that you're going to run into difficulties because this is in your thoughts position. Now, in your relationship sector with another or others, you may be worried about financial constraint energy. Spirit is saying, as long as you are doing something to help another or others, even if it's meeting up with them and going for a walk or a hike or writing down in a small room what they're experiencing, as we start things out from our heart, not worried about money, right? We can go for a walk for free. We can talk for free. We can meet somewhere for free. And we can do this in a consistent way so that not only will they have something to look forward to, but so will you. Once you do something that's from the bottom of your heart and truly think about nothing related to money, money will be the result of something that is good in the eyes of God, in the eyes of spirit. So by the third week from now, you may be looking at one path, one direction, a circumstance, situation, or person, and may feel a little bit indecisive. Remember, everything we try to do is not a waste of energy. Those efforts are always recognized. And they're not a mistake, whichever path we take, because we learn on those journeys and then we get to make new decisions and move into new directions. So it's time to decide who should you work with, which direction, which path, which location, how you can connect with the right people, where you can meet, how you can remain some balanced and consistent as you slowly but surely come out of indecision, step beyond worries regarding financial investments, and just trust that spirit's going to guide you into a higher, better path when we create that which is good. So we've got the seventh chakra. Spirit is going to be sending you signs and synchronicities as you take action steps day to day for the next month. Spirit is giving, remember, the collective the ability to give birth to a path that will grow and prosper in the area of creativity, finance, career, especially. So as you create joyfulness, so too will you receive victory. And you're going to start to see signs and synchronicities regarding that by the fourth or fifth week from now. It's like you're actually going to be feeling that, like the collective, with the confidence energies. Maybe you started something slowly in November and it didn't feel like it was getting anywhere. But Spirit is saying, we are guiding you through a path that you are passionate about and will help for you to discover new offers and opportunities regarding money. Why? Because you step into the energies of confidence, a position of authority, of consistency, as you slowly but surely make a decision, one decision after the next. Yes, see, subconsciously, it's a month for you to think, to plan, to observe, to compare, to communicate, and to decide. You may lose one location offer, opportunity, or money offer, but you are obtaining so much more in the area of wisdom. The more you learn, the more you will in turn profit financially. And this is a spiritual message. Money, inheritance, a win, a donation is going to come to you as you continue to decide to move forward in whatever way you can, right? We can start out small and know that our efforts will in turn bring the abundance and success that we are trying to give birth to. Remember, the collective has the Empress energies as a major arcana. So Spirit is assisting those who are choosing to put the effort in, assisting them with the manifestation of what they will need along the way. So in the inner strengths position, wow. So we have you creating victory in the actions position, watching for signs and synchronicities from Spirit regarding your direction, and having the strength to hang in there until. For the collective is going to be able to give birth to a situation involving children or an enterprise. So we have caring connection, receiving appreciation, grounding yourself with energies of great strength, keeping your heart open, knowing that the angel of love is helping for you to maintain balance, to speak your truth, even in the midst of anxiety or worry. Someone may step forward regarding money, a donation, or abundance that is this man holding a coin. And that's going to be a reason for the groups or the people around you to celebrate. That puts you in a position of authority in the area of money, but it also helps for you to say, now I can move forward passionately and confidently. I can step beyond the worries and fears of the storms that I was fearing. It's the fear that's blocking you from making decisions about the right direction. And Spirit is here trying to say, every little step you take, pray to Spirit and trust that Spirit is helping to guide you. Eventually, there may be someone who comes in and wants to offer a contract where they donate money month to month and it drops into the account of a business. You can create a business just by using your social security number and creating a name. It's about the action, right? It's all about the action. It's about cause and effect. You have the magician energies on the bottom of the deck, by the way. So Spirit is helping you, assist you with giving birth to whatever and manifesting whatever you so choose. So I'm going to close by bringing in a spiritual message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. For Pamela, please, overall energy or messages. 9 of Thoughts. Stop being so hard on yourself. Overall message for the next month and a half. 7 of Abundance. Have we not been talking about the 7 of Abundance all along? Okay. 7 of Pentacles and also the 7 of Wands. Moving forward, creating, not holding back, but instead manifesting. Not getting stuck. Have patience. Sometimes dreams grow slowly, okay? So this seems to be a collective energy as well. Don't worry, right? Worry will block your success, no matter what. It darkens your aura and it repels others from coming towards you, help from coming towards you, money and joy and happiness from coming towards you. Hand your worries to Spirit and say, I trust that you will bring me what I need. Thank you, Spirit. Amen. So the hard work that you have invested will indeed bring about a bountiful harvest. So that's what Spirit's telling everyone right now. This is a time to prepare, because eventually when Spirit shifts us into the direction we're supposed to be, we will then be able to step into that direction, to learn and to hone one's skills. Even if we have to go back to school, take a seminar, or to actually teach someone what we are good at. Educate yourself on healing arts. That's a big thing in this day and age. Either way, now is a good time to change jobs or to make a major career move for yourself. The key to success is in the details. So monitor your projects carefully. Track them day to day. When I started this, these are the very first things I did, right? Because it's about the journey. It's not about eventually being where you want to be. That is the goal, right? In a year from now. But how we took these steps and walked this journey is what you will always remember. Okay, so Rachel, Oh my goodness. All right, let me go down a little more. Okay. Oh, we got Timothy here. Where's Timothy? Hey, Timothy, thank you so much for attending. And as you can see, people who come to this, my wonderful, beautiful subscribers, they help lift each other up. So you may hear someone typing in here today that they're having a difficulty, and it's so beautiful to see other people say, you'll make it through. So I don't know if you've been here before or not, Timothy, but if you would like a one-question reading, just click on the little $ box below and drag the button over to a minimum of a $10 donation. Then provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign, and any questions or concerns by which, or a question or concern by which I can do a reading about for you. All right. Timothy sent a donation. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me catch up. I got to look at my PayPal too. And then we got to get some music rocking in here. Sharon. Okay. So here we go. Let's get all the way back up to Rachel, and then we'll do Latrell. And I haven't seen Timothy's yet. Timothy, did you make a donation via PayPal? Reva, I did mine. Okay, and I just checked and I didn't see it, but I'll check it in a bit. We're going to go ahead and look at Rachel's energy. And Rachel, did you provide, I think we just talked about Rachel. Sag with the Scorpio. Gotcha. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at I think I'm going to bring in the Enchanted Map deck by Colette Baron Reed for Rachel's reading. Sag with a Scorpio. Gotcha. Okay. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Rachel with clearly defined messages regarding Rachel's life path here on Earth at this time, on into and through the next 2 to 4 weeks in relation to the Scorpio. Well, right off the bat, Spirit's saying we are giving you great strength with the number 44, which is my favorite number. The first 4 representing a stable and secure foundation emotionally and spiritually in the area of home and family. And the second 4 represents stability and security in the area of creativity, finance, and career. So what are you passionate about? They're advising in the next couple weeks, Rachel, to take some time to go near that sacred pool to look at the reflection of the child within. What is the foundation you are wanting to create for yourself moving ahead? What does fulfillment mean to you? For Spirit is giving the collective the strength to take some time to reflect on who was I meant to be? What was I meant to be remembered for here on Earth? For if you follow Spirit's advice in the relationship sector, by the next 2.5 weeks, you have the Wizard of Awareness. So this is about coming into awareness of the visions, the goals, the intentions you want to manifest, putting time and effort into day to day to trying new things, right? So before I got to tarot, I did oil painting, photography, pottery, poetry. I wrote and illustrated and published a children's book. And then I went into essential oils, which led me to tarot. So a soul's purpose is a bit of a journey. And for some of you, if you've already been journeying into that direction, there's going to be some form of awareness regarding another or others as you focus on your visions. Whoopsies. I don't know why that card was there. Why was that there? That was right here. Okay. So let me put this on top. In the creative aspects position, look at this. If you follow Spirit's advice, you will be celebrating peaks of joy because of some form of communication that shows up because of your efforts. Wow. Now, in the actions position, this is what we just talked about a little bit ago with the mountain energies. The mountain represents obstacles. So Spirit's saying, don't look at the journey ahead as long and difficult, but as an opportunity to create a new adventure, new ideas and directions. for we need to go through the mountain in order to get to the blessing on the other side. Remember, the collective is being offered a new opportunity to build a new path, a new direction that will grow and prosper in the area of home, family, creativity, business, joyfulness, and victory. Whatever obstacles are in the way, you will be able to take action by the 4th week from now. Maybe for you, that's around the 12th of January of 2020, where you can bring something to a conclusion because you've surpassed some form of obstacles. So Spirit is really nudging you, Rachel, to recognize the treasures that are, to share those treasures with the world. Because collectively, we are being guided to find a new path, a new direction, to create something, to market a product, to do what we enjoy so that we can not only manifest money, but also manifest that energy of feeling in a position of authority. So some have not felt in authority of their path because things have been moving slowly, but Spirit is slowing things down because things are going to start to get moving here. So in the subconscious position, see, slowly and steadily, Spirit is guiding you into the right direction. We got the number 12 here twice now. Know that Spirit is trying to tell you that as you come into awareness of your great inner strengths, of the ideas that bring you peaks of joy, then you can push beyond obstacles and take action to share what you are manifesting with the world. When we present what we're creating with others, it is the feedback from another human being that is Spirit talking through them, whether it's positive or negative feedback. Other humans translate what Spirit's trying to guide you through, with, and towards. So slowly and steadily, you will find that you have the strength to eventually come into an awareness of how you're going to make your wishes come true. Because this process is going to free you from any energies of sorrow, enemies, fear, worry, and instead bring you joy. Yeah, so see, in the day-to-day aspects position with the one ring circus energy, this is about creating a solid foundation beneath you, a plan that you can create and focus on day to day that you enjoy, sitting at the top of all of that on a solid foundation in the area of peace, joy, happiness, emotions, spirituality, and relationship. Number 15, 1 + 5 is 6. This is about the manifestation of success. For we are all being blessed with the major arcana, the Empress, to give birth to money or things of the material. So the more you create a solid foundation for yourself, doing what you truly have always wanted to learn about or do, and then sharing that with the world, this foundation beneath you feels stronger, like something within you feels stronger, and it brings you joy. And that's all we want. That's all we need. So in your inner strengths position, the card before this is tending to different ideas, goals, and intentions. But this is the field of dreams actually being born. So Spirit's saying, hang in there. As you create a solid foundation, slowly and steadily, you're going to feel stronger. You're going to come into an awareness of what brings you joy. And as you go through the mountain and not fear obstacles in your way, as you share what you're creating with the world, you're going to realize not only have you given birth to those dreams and ideas, but you have and could manifest some form of enterprise. Well, my goodness. So in a 3-card spread, we've got fearing obstacles. Look at the path ahead as wide open, right? We've got 8 billion people in the world, and we're all starting to do business via the internet. Therefore, we will each have plenty of karmic soulmates that will help to support us. So get clear with Spirit about exactly what you are wishing for in the next couple weeks, and know that when you receive some form of encouragement, that you are exactly where you are meant to be with the Dragon's Lair energy, doing exactly what you were meant to be doing. Pay attention with the learning energies to signs synchronicities via something you hear on the radio, TV, and so on. For eventually, if you'll continue to follow your goals and intentions, you will obtain some form of wisdom regarding a new direction, person, place, circumstance, situation. Then you can decide on your intentions. Which decision should I make? Which path should I choose? For I realize now that Spirit shifted me into the direction of an unexpected visitor. I'm coming into an awareness that somebody is teaching me something I have not yet done before, and understanding that as I sit in stillness and commit myself to what brings me joy, that I can heal from what in the past did not. Spirit's trying to guide you beyond fears and worries and concerns. And they're saying, as soon as you start researching, learning, educating yourself about something, you're going to start to feel this flying high energy by the 3rd week from now. Maybe around the 20th of January of 2021, you're going to see your life path from above, and you're going to be able to be clear with yourself as to what it is that you want to bring to life. So there's this spark of realization that you are bringing something to life that brings you joy, a new path, a new direction that is blessed, so that you can come away from just working on it by yourself to actually sharing it with others, creating a path ahead because you know where you've been and who you are now and what you want to create in the journey of 2021. Balance is needed here for some reason. So Spirit's saying, with the stuck in the mud energies, things may go really slowly, but Spirit is purposely slowing things down so that you can clear your mind, your space, whatever needs to be cleared of negativity, so that you can go through some form of metamorphosis, transformation. Eventually, you will start to see the signs and synchronicities regarding a new direction, though it could take you until the end of January of 2021. A new path is going to open, and Spirit is saying, step into the unknown. Take off that blindfold, for the path that opens up is the right one for you, and you will discover that you are indeed dressed perfectly and ready for this direction. For you're going to come together with another or others regarding a home, business, or more financially abundant, secure, or stable situation. Share that treasure within you, for it will bring peaks of joy. It will give you the strength to step beyond obstacles and to give birth to something that is truly fulfilling, that will last for the long term. Victory and success. So closing message, please, for Rachel, and then we'll go into Pamela's reading. Or we did Pamela. Children, divine purpose. 4 of thought. So right now, Rachel, in the next couple of weeks, they're saying spend time in nature listening for the guidance of your angels and your own inner voice, because overanalyzing anything will not give you the answers you are seeking. Consider taking a small break so that you can rejuvenate, so that you can be clear as to what your next steps should be. Meditation is very helpful. So how do we meditate? We shut off the TV, we light a candle, we play soft music, and we write, draw, paint, do photography, pottery, poetry, whatever it is that fulfills us in solitude and silence. For that's a form of meditation. As we put our time, our effort, our mind into something, we open up the ability to receive spiritual messages and guidance. And this is called your intuition. Right behind that, we have, by the 2nd or 3rd week from now, a happy change in your life, a new path, because you took some time to get clear with yourself about what your next step on your journey should be. So your angels are listening to your prayers and have banded together to create real joyful changes in your life. Events will start to move forward, and progress will then be possible. You may need to take and make some rapid decisions due to the suddenness. Okay, so I'm feeling like we're all going to go, that's the aha moment. Spirit shifted us, and now I'm standing in front of the path I was hoping for. Be confident and trust in the guidance that you are or will be receiving. There's a divine plan, remember. And if we look for it, we will find it. So I'm praying that as many people collectively can see this reading for exactly that reason. Because once we know where we are headed, what we want to create, we can then manifest with complete awareness, right? Self-awareness of what we were meant to do at this time that will grow and prosper and turn into something wonderful moving forward. Okay, so let's go down here a little bit. Timothy, Rachel. Oh, thank you. Absolutely incredible and right on with intention. Thank you for the validation. Stay safe, be well, and walk in joy. And you too as well, Rachel. Thank you so very much. And you are very welcome. All right, so we have Latrell. Latrell, thank you so much for your support and your kind words and messages. Aquarius, career and love. Okay, January 31st. All right, let's go ahead and look at the overall. Now, for some reason, I'm truly being guided to the Good Tarot deck by Colette Baron Reed. This is a tarot deck. It's just got some bigger cards like the oracles normally do. I'm just going to kind of split this up because I have carpal tunnel in both wrists. Woo, I just saw attention and recognition, Latrell. 6 of Wands. People are going to be recognizing you. Oh, and temptation. Temptation. All right. This is going to get good. Okay, Latrell. So, dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless Latrell with clearly defined messages regarding Latrell's life path here on Earth at this time, on into and through the next 2 to 4 weeks. There we go. So, you have the King of Air. I don't know if you're dealing with another air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or someone who's maybe older than you. This could be a boss, father figure, uncle, grandfather, whoever. Or this is you saying, you know what? In the past, I was very kind. I kindly and fairly and justly cut people out of my journey. But I'm kind of done now. I'm going to be clear about who I am, what I want, where I'm headed. Okay, this is interesting. So have you been dealing with someone who's a little bit intense, very clear and decisive about their words, may come off a little bit cold? In your thoughts position, you have the Queen of Fire. Yeah, I'm feeling like this is you. Spirit is giving you the strength. Remember this, especially in the next couple of weeks, of the Queen of Fire energy. So this is someone who sets goals and meets goals and gets things accomplished day to day, who continually gets excited about the future because they build upon those accomplishments and they never quit building and manifesting because they are passionately enjoying their journey. So we have a passionate feminine who's kind of looking towards this King of Air energy. And in the relationship sector, we have the 4 of Earth. So we have we're contemplating a solid foundation in the area of money or things of the material. This could be, I need to come together with another and we need to figure out the visions of what we want to make come true together. Now, this may be that you're a little bit discontent in connection to this King of Air energy, feeling that you aren't getting paid enough. And in the creative aspects position, you've got the Page of Air. So this is about expressing one's truth via some form of communication or message. So we have the wands here representing career, finance, creativity, wanting to bring a quick and swift ending to that because you want to express your truth. And it's like you're so focused on expressing your truth that you don't see some form of communication coming. Now, we do have to be careful and take some time and observe without communicating, Don't burn any bridges is what I just heard. Someone else may be walking in energies of arrogance or falseness here. And if there's a truth that needs to be said, maybe about money, it is important that you communicate that. Now, someone may communicate with you in kind of a clear and to the point way, and they're being arrogant and false. Now, in your actions position of the circle spread, by the 4th week from now, we have the message of water. So someone playfully coming towards another to communicate. Kind words and messages will come if you communicate your truth. Are you standing in a solid foundation in relationship to business or a personal? Because I feel as though truth needs to be said here, but it needs to be said in kind of a playful, kind way. Because if you're asking for a raise or you're wanting a new path in the area of home, family, or business, it is a time for the collective to create joyfulness and victory, to get to the truth of a situation so that they can take action to bring something to a conclusion that no longer serves them or you. So emotionally, we do have the 7 of water energy. So this is about fantasy and illusion. Emotionally, by the 5th or 6th week from now, it could also, you can use this energy to create, to apply your imagination as to how you're going to move forward from here. What does the successful path look like? If one isn't successful, then I'm going to create a path that is. For I know that as I connect with others, I can make wishes come true that will fulfill me emotionally, whereby I'm feeling like I don't have enough in relationship here. So in the subconscious position, you have the 2 of air, indecision. What is my truth? Should I let go? The advice with the owl for the collective as well is to obtain more wisdom so that you can celebrate fulfillment, abundance, profits, and etc. A light at the end of the tunnel. The truth is going to set you free, right? We talk about it, there it is, and then we make a decision. So day to day, oh my, we've got the King of Fire. So now we have the King of Fire and we have the King of Air. Day to day, we have a King of Fire. This could be someone who's in a leadership position. This is someone who sets goals and meets goals and gets things done and turns their life into a well-oiled machine. It could be that there's someone in a leadership position who's arrogant, and or there's a passionate masculine who's maybe older than you, because we've got the Queen of Fire energy, passionate feminine in your thoughts, and day-to-day connecting with the King of Fire energy. And then we have a need to discuss the truth in a kind way, right? Spirit is giving you the strength in the next month, month and a half to love, to speak your truth in a kind way, and to use your imagination in doing so. If you don't feel like you have enough right now, it's time to discuss with yourself, even with that Pisces energy, what victory means to you, what you want to create for yourself. If someone's being cold or closed off, the collective is having the strength to go away from that so that you can give birth to a new enterprise, success, and love. So there's indecision here regarding a passionate masculine, but the truth will help you to get clear about love. If there is fantasy and illusion due to a lot of passion here, it is time to discuss the truth and to get clear with yourself as to, if the answer is this, then fine, this is what I'm going to do. And if the answer to this is this, then fine, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to free myself from indecision about communication. I'm going to bring a path full circle and work to step into a position of authority. And if I don't, I'm going to connect out to another or others. Look at this collectively. I'm going to move forward into a path of success beyond anyone who stands in my way. So I can go towards what is meant to be and find that passionate energy once more. You're welcome, Donna. Aquarius. Okay, so yeah. Water energy. This is about speaking with kindness. Even if you have to take action to bring something to a conclusion, joyfulness, victory, and love are ahead if you so choose to move forward. You need to come out of indecision, right? It's a time of celebration and fun for you. So I'm going to close with an overall message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue for Latrell. Overall message, please, for Latrell regarding the next 2 to 4 weeks. What message or energy will Latrell be experiencing over this period of time? Okay, so you have the Two of Action. Many have had this in the actions position. And the card says, trust in your ability to make excellent choices. There is opportunity all around you if you just continue to move forward. It may take time. It may be time to take on a new partner who can help you be a success in your career or creative endeavors. Keep your eyes on the big picture rather than on the details of the little things. You've got the Three of Thought, Three of Swords. Loving angels surround you to heal and comfort you. The sadness you will feel will fade away in time, and then you'll be able to see how clearly how important this situation has been for your spiritual growth. Take the time you need to forgive yourself and others so that you can embrace your future with joy and make excellent choices. A lot's going to happen, and it's going to happen very quickly, where eventually you're going to move into the direction of something more passionate and exciting or a path of money. We have a happy change here. The angels will, and you'll recognize by the 5th or 6th week from now, that Spirit has heard your prayers and they've banded together to create real joyful changes in your life. Events will begin to move forward and great progress will be possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions due to the suddenness of activity, but be confident and trust in the guidance that you receive. If you're not moving forward, now is the time to write down, why am I not moving forward in this area or the other? And once you write that down, cross it off and replace it with goals and intentions where you can put your passionate energy into greater success, maybe starting a small business on the side or just grounding yourself in general, doing something creative day to day for the next couple months, for sure. Okay, so Timothy, Cindy, extra money on a tight budget. Oh, thank you, Cindy. If you're still here, thank you so much for your support. Collectively, you'll probably get the answers you need just by listening to the collective reading. Timothy says, thanks, Reva. You're welcome. Question. Is Sag with Scorpio karma? Absolutely incredible. Right on. Thank you for the validation. Stay safe. Okay, good. Dragon Slayer, hello. Thank you. This path is changing my life in all the best ways. The only way it can get better is having someone to share it with. Amen. And that will come, right? When we are enjoying our life day to day, we give off a bright, beautiful aura, which will then be assigned to Spirit, a bit of a beacon, where Spirit will send the right one to you. So don't worry about how that will transpire. Just as long as you're happy, content, stable, and secure, and focusing on faith, yes, Spirit will bring someone when you least expect it. Okay. So I'm going to check and see if we got, let's see who we got here. And we were folk Timothy. And then we have Donna. Should I walk away or hash it out? Having a girl. Oh, darn. Okay, Donna, we're going to get to that in 1 minute. So I do have to say that I have not seen a payment from Timothy via PayPal. All right, Donna, let's go ahead and look at, should you stay or walk away? Because that's a very good question at this point in time. I think I'm going to bring in the Game of Thrones deck. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless Donna with clearly defined messages regarding her current circumstances and a fallout. Should she walk away or should she hash it out? Whoa, okay, they want to talk. They want you to maybe recognize how things got to the Three of Swords point. Remember, this is a very karmic time right now. So we want to make sure that we make the highest, best decision for ourselves, first and foremost, and of course, the highest, best decision regarding another or others. We have a friend here energy, and we have passion, or there's a very passionate energy here surrounding a friend. I'm passionate because I am unsure. Write down what this heartache energy means to you. What caused the heartache? They're saying cross it off and replace it with, how can I rise above? And what action steps will I take? Yeah, because even in the next couple weeks, Donna, you've got the Hanged Man. Now, this is good. This is spiritual assistance here as a major arcana. So Spirit is actually advising you to take the next couple weeks to kind of look at things from every perspective. Write down what it is that brings fulfillment in your life. And if it's still with this person, Spirit's saying, share with this person how they bring you fulfillment. Because Spirit is helping the collective to remain strong in their thoughts when it comes to family and friends for the next couple weeks. There are those whom have the enemy energies of lies and deceit, or they made a mistake, or they're walking their path whereby they're going to have to discover something within themselves and either quit repeating or move forward. So in the next 2.5 weeks in the relationship sector of the circle spread, we've got the Five of Spears or Wands energy. So there may still be in relationship, or there will be, with the Five of Spears energies, indecision as to what action steps to take. For there are those who are going to be dealing with sorrow regarding enemies working against one, whoever that is. And collectively, we need to replace that negativity with action steps. It may be important to say, when I am confused as to what action steps to take, I'm going to set goals and intentions as to how I want to make a wish come true. So what is it that you are wishing for? If you don't know what action steps to take and you're sitting in energies of sorrow, Spirit's saying, hand those worries to Spirit and say, please bless me with the right outcome. Please bless me in the highest, best way that Spirit, where Spirit can guide me. Because we do have the collective throughout the next 3 weeks who are going to have to look at a situation where someone has been arrogant or false. So, with the high priestess energy in the creative aspects position, Spirit's saying we are going to help you to get to the truth of a situation. Should I continue to put time and effort in, or should I cut away from it completely? And then comes some form of unexpected communication, some form of secret, or the communication is going to bring you into the light of the truth. The high priestess is going to bring you into the light of the truth. So in the meantime, in the creative aspects position, it is time to go out into the woods, into the grove, into your with your couch and your kitty cat and your blanket, and really recognize, is this person being honest and truthful, or are they being false and arrogant? Because we don't want falseness and arrogance, right? If that's what's causing the heartache, then maybe you need to ask this person, what action steps do you think I should make? And then look at that for a period of time. Pray to Spirit again to bring you the information you need. For by the 4th week from now, you have the 5 of Swords, the inability to be able to communicate. Hopefully, you are giving birth to a path of creativity, finance, career, some form of endeavor that brings you joyfulness. Because as you create joyfulness in your journey in the next month or 2, there will be victory. There will be happiness again. There will be an awareness of a new path or a renewed path that you're passionate about. I feel like you're still going to be unsure about communication with this person by the 4th week from now, and you're going to start to feel strong because of the victory you're creating for yourself, strong enough to bring that situation to a conclusion. Yeah, look at that. Emotionally at the 10 of Swords. I brought it to a conclusion. I'm done with the pain, the anguish, the fear, the worry, the heartache, right? Instead, I'm going to move forward confidently in a new path, in a new direction where I can get passionate about some form of abundance in the area of money. I waited on another. Now we got November saying maybe something happened in November, or you're connecting. This is the collective, maybe connecting with, Scorpio or Sagittarius. Things have been going slowly. And that's why Spirit's saying, let's move into a path that you are passionate about that will bring you stability. And most importantly, will give you emotional energies of authority. I have taken over control over my path, and I will not allow boastful, arrogant, false people to walk this journey with me, because I know that they will block me from achieving success, celebration, joy, happiness, and victory. So in the subconscious position, we have the Queen of Cups energies. Remember, now is a time to sit and observe another and to let them play out before you as you observe. Do they bring you happiness, or do they bring you sadness? Are you still unsure in the next 2.5 weeks as to what action steps to take? Are there people that you are aware of that are enemies or are working against you? If so, turn your attention into new visions, goals, and intentions where Spirit can help to bring wishes to come true for you in the area of emotion, most importantly. You may be connecting with someone by the 5th or 6th week from now who has water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or this is just you listening to your intuition saying it is black or white. Do they make me happy? Do they not? Then they're good for me, or they aren't. Then I move with them or away from them. This is where we're going to start to feel more strong and decide I deserve better collectively. So day to day with the 6 of Cups energies, there is a desire to come into a connection with another, to hopefully celebrate that connection. But then we have many of the collective that are running into the peacock, someone who is walking in their ego. Maybe someone who's drinking and then is reacting after they drink. And again, Spirit's saying collectively, we want the collective to manifest success, abundance, forward movement, happiness, and victory. And at some point here, it's not even like you're going to feel like you can make a decision. It's like you realize that doorway will never open. No matter how badly you want to go into and through this doorway at this time, Spirit is blocking that doorway in order to protect you because someone here is keeping some form of secret. And if there's still no communication by the 5th week from now, as you move into new directions, new connections, doing things you're passionate about, you will be able to feel strong enough to just walk away and bring a situation to a conclusion. Yep. So Spirit's given you the strength with the 8 of Spears or Wands energies to handle unexpected communication that is going to come in. That's going to help you to understand why someone has been cold or closed off or distant. You're going to have the strength to go away from a situation regarding a sweetheart and to give birth to a new you, a new enterprise, a new idea. So I'm going to close with the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. What are the overall messages or message? For Donna, yes, he gets arrogant and rude. Okay, well, when people are like that, that means they don't love us, right? They just don't love us. Therefore, we need to go find someone who does. We need to find that person who calls all day and says, I love you all day, and holds hands with you in public and gives you kisses, hello, and goodbye, and holds hands with you as you both fall asleep at night. And if that sounds suffocating, then one is not ready for that type of commitment. And that was what they were saying to the collective. So we got the 2 of Thought energy here for you for the next month. 2 of Swords. Your angels are noticing that you're not moving forward. You have multiple options that you're reviewing. If you don't, you will, right? Because you're going to create a wish come true in your own personal journey, right? That's what you're being guided to do in the next month. And you seem unable to choose regarding another. Ask your angels for signs as to which direction to take, or just trust your own inner voice, your own intuition. For deep down, you're going to know what to do. And that is to bring a situation to a conclusion. Instead, with the number 7, Spirit's taking your attention into a new direction, and they're saying, be open to success. Write down what success means to you. For Spirit is going to help you to make a happy change in your life and to create a win-win solution one way or another. So look at all the wonderful things you can do when you listen to divine guidance, when you pay attention to signs and synchronicities, right? Positive signs lead you in a positive direction. Negative signs do the opposite. You have balanced so many different priorities and have come out a winner nonetheless. There will be a lot of recognition and praise heading your way. So don't be shy. Allow others to shower you with the gratitude that you deserve. Find someone who wants to be there for you, buy things for you, do things with you. I'm going to shut these blinds because that's what you deserve. All right, so I'm going to pick these cards up. Does anyone have another question you would like answered while we're here during this live video podcast? 2. All right, let's get the music rolling again. Wrong card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Where did I put those? Here. All right. So Timothy, Did you want me to wait a minute? Because I'm not going to offer these outside of this live video podcast. This is the only time I offer the one question readings for a $10 donation. Focus on faith. Amen, Dragon Slayer. Just gave me my first tarot reading over the summer. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm telling you, it amazes me the way these messages help to guide people into that higher, better path of peace, joy, and happiness. Like our Zoom classes, we've worked through so many avenues, and now people are starting to step into that path of fulfillment. And we all watched each other go through this. I'm not kidding. When I talk to people, it's right before I do their reading or I talk to them via Zoom or something, that something transpires in their life that they've been waiting for. Because it's about hope. It's about faith. You're very welcome, Donna. New friends, that's right. The messenger is key. That's right. All right. Well, if nobody has one last question, I guess we'll go ahead and close with an overall message representing those whom are attending today. Pardon my dog. You're welcome, Latrell. Freedom from negative thoughts and energies. Win-win solution. So that's it, everybody. We're being guided to find a win-win solution, right? What is best for oneself? If others are acting out, we can help to guide them, but we cannot move forward successfully if we have negativity in our path with us. All right, so collectively, we've got the 10 of thought energies, the 10 of swords energies. A situation that has been troubling the collective is now coming to an end. And we can now breathe a sigh of relief. With the challenging times behind us, we can now move on. It is important to fully let go at this juncture. Someone in your life may now finally be free of his or her addictions or codependency issues. Thank you so very much, you guys, for attending. I hope to hear from you again next week. If you would like a personal reading, I am still offering the 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, and yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video. Just email me at josiek42@gmail.com. I'm also still offering the fall/winter special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. If you're interested in attending the live Zoom cast on Wednesdays at noon, write me at my email, josiek42@gmail.com, and let me know, and I will in turn send you the link to that live Zoom cast, Wednesdays at noon, U.S. Central Time. You're welcome, Donna. Thank you to all of you guys. Thank you for your donations, especially. That keeps my channel up and running. Thank you for your month-to-month readings, and to those of you who follow up those readings with an email that explains how those energies transpired, transformed in front of you, and how you found yourself in that higher path of peace, joy, and happiness. Take care, everyone, and God bless.